Hello Rule Breaker, Courtney here with more copywriting, business, and life advice for rebels with a cause. Today I want to talk about two problems that are plaguing entrepreneurs, and those two things are imposter syndrome and upper limit problems. Now, I personally have struggled with these a lot, so let's get started so I can tell you my best tricks for breaking through these nasty little problems. Before I tell you how to remove these things from your life and deal with them every time they come up, I want to make sure that we understand what I mean by imposter syndrome and upper limit problems. I did not create these terms. These are things that I have learned from wise entrepreneurs along the way, and so I just want to give you my best definitions of each. Let's start with imposter syndrome. So imposter syndrome is really that nasty feeling you have like someone's gonna find out that you don't know what you're doing, and you're gonna be like burned like a witch in Salem for trying to be an entrepreneur and trying to fool everyone, and you'll be found out. And a lot of this manifests in thinking that you need more training or you need to do more things in order to be seen as credible, and that you can't have what you really want because you're not qualified to have those things. So that's imposter syndrome. Now, upper limit problems is actually a term, or ULP, that was coined by Gay Hendricks in his book, The Big Leap. If you have not read that book yet, I highly recommend it. It's one of the best. An upper limit problem is really your own self-imposed glass ceiling on what you're allowed to have, how much happiness you're allowed to have, how much success you're allowed to have, how many followers, how many people on your list, all that kind of stuff. Every time you reach a new level of success, and this has happened for me too, you're gonna hit a new upper limit problem. You'll want to read the book to get the details on what a upper limit problem is, but upper limit problems can manifest themselves in, like, let's say every time something good happens, you pick a fight with your partner, or you get sick, or something like that. I know people who get sick all the time, and it's always when something really big is happening for them, or they're trying to take a really big next step in their life or business. For me, upper limit problems usually come in the form of I start like self-sabotaging, like not eating healthy, I start being grumpy, not doing my yoga and my exercise and drinking my green drinks every day. And then I start to pick fights with people around me. So that's how I've realized that upper limit problems manifest for me, and you'll really have to figure out how they manifest for you. Okay, so imposter syndrome and upper limit problems can be defeated, and I want to tell you exactly what you need to do to address these issues. The first thing I want you to do is stop comparing yourself, your success, to anyone around you. And I mean both people who you perceive are doing better than you, and also people who you perceive are at the limit of where you think you can be. With imposter syndrome, a lot of times we think other people have these really shiny businesses that are perfect, and their lives are perfect, and everything's perfect. I have people tell me all the time, oh, you're doing all these fabulous things and I want your life. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, what do they think I'm doing all day? Yes, I do fun things because I do have the freedom to be able to travel or go somewhere because I don't have to take vacation days from a job. But I still have a lot of stress and issues in my life. So stop comparing yourself to people you think have all these credibility things that they don't. What you really have to do is just fake it till you make it. That's what I've done. That's what everybody does. The other thing that can happen with upper limit problems is that you want more than what other people have in your life. Let's say you think of the richest person you knew growing up. Maybe it was a family member, maybe it was someone you knew, like a coach or something like that, who was just known in your life as being the wealthy person. And let's say that you're asking for an amount of wealth in your life that's more than that person has. That's gonna bring up some emotional boundaries there, right? So that's an upper limit problem that you're gonna really wanna find, and once you acknowledge it, it's a lot easier to deal with. Okay, tip number 2 for dealing with your upper limit and imposter syndrome problems is to create what I call an I'm awesome list. Now, this is a list of all of the reasons why you are awesome. I have everyone in my Total Knockout copywriting course create this list before they start the course. It is required pre-work for the course. And what I want you to do is make a list of 200 reasons why you deserve to either get to the next level, break through that upper limit, or reasons why you are credible for doing what you do, reasons why you deserve to make money doing what you do. And you can combine those two things too to get those 200 reasons. I know it sounds like a lot, but I promise you, once you get started, you will get on a roll. It will be amazing. And you can look at this list every time you start to feel that little creeping up of that imposter syndrome, or you think that you're hitting a new upper limit problem in your business. Tip number 3 is to play the game. I think a lot of times we start to take our businesses and our success in our businesses a little bit too personally. Like, if I don't reach this income goal, then I'm a failure. And trust me, I've done this. I've done it recently. It's something I'm constantly working on. Step outside of it and see it as a game. When you hit an upper limit problem, you need to go 3,000 feet up in the air and look down on it with a bird's eye view rather than being in the problem. Because when you're in it, then you're taking everything personally and you feel like you have faults that are innate in your being, and that's just not the case. So when you can step outside of it and look at it like, hey, I think I'm reaching an upper limit problem. How can I tackle this? Oh, let's figure out where it is and become the detective, and then address those issues by doing things that will help you to reach the next level or to get rid of those beliefs that are keeping you back. It's fun. It's like a game. And I think the best entrepreneurs and the most successful people, they see their success as a game. They see life as a game. It makes it way more fun. So I recommend doing that. All right. If you like this video, please do share it on Facebook and Twitter. I would love to have you come subscribe to the Rule Breakers Club and get your copy of the free copywriting cheat sheets to create all the copy for your business, which will also help you reach the next level of success and definitely address these imposter syndrome problems. So I will see you next time.